Dear students, in this class I will discuss about time value of money and sums on time value of money. It is a part of financial management. What is time value of money? 1 rupee today is not equivalent to 1 rupee 1 year hence. What does it mean? The value of money goes on decreasing day by day. In other words, what does it mean? The value of 1 rupee, or rupees, what it possesses today, it goes on decreasing day by day, actually, or diminishing day by day. And here two terms will be frequently used, that is FV and PV. What is FV? FV is future value, PV is present value. And what is FV and PV? We are very much aware of that. Present value means, suppose I have invested rupees 1 lakh today, and after 5 years how much I will get, that will be our future value. Alternatively, suppose if I tell you that I have got 5 lakhs today, that is my future value, and what actually I had made an investment earlier, that is our present value. And what is the formula? FV equal to PV 1 plus R to the power n. Very simple. Suppose if I tell you like now that I have invested 1 lakh at 10% for 5 years, then what will be the future value? FV equal to 1 lakh into 1 plus 0.10 to the power n, that is 5. Then automatically I will get, or we will get, the future value. Alternatively, if the future value is given, we can get the present value. Okay, now go to the sum. If the expected cash flow from a project at the rate of rupees 1000 for 3 years at 10%, what was the present value of the annuity if interest is compounded yearly, biannually, quarterly? Look at here, expected cash flow, that means that is 1000 given, that means future value is given. Quarterly, annually, quarterly, monthly, and continuously. Okay, now just right now I have told you the formula FV equal to PV into 1 plus R to the power n. How many variables are there? 4. To get the value of one variable, we must know the value of 3 variables. Now alternatively, if we interchange the equation, then PV equal to FV 1 plus R to the power n. How many values are there? 3 values. What are the? FV is given 1000, just we have put it. 1 plus R to the power n. R is how much? 0.10. That means 1 plus 0.10, that means 1.10 to the power it will be 3, that is as it is given for 3 years. Look at the question, it is given for 3 years, therefore to the power it will be to the power 3. That means, it means that earlier we have invested 751.32, now compounded biannually. What will be the formula? Very simple. The same formula will be just slightly will be changed, R by M to the power n into M. What is M? Number of frequency. Look at here, number of periods in a year. As it is biannual, that means interest is giving biannually. That's why power is n into M. Year is 3, period is 2, automatically power will be 6. And what will be the rate of interest? R is 0.10 divided by 2, that means automatically it will be 1.05 to the power 6. The value becomes 746.21. Compounded quarterly. Quarterly means 4 times, therefore the value will be R by M, that means 0.1 divided by 4, it becomes 1.025 after adding with 1. And what will be the n into M? N is 3 and power frequency is 4, automatically the power will be 12. And finally it will be 1000 by divided by 1.025 to the power 12, 743.56. Next, compounded monthly. What is monthly? Very easy. Monthly means it is compounded every month. In that case, what will be our M? 12. And what will be power? M into N, that means 12 into 3, 36, 741.70. And lastly is compounded continuously. What is compounded continuously? The concept is that the interest what we are earning, that is reinvested simultaneously or automatically in the process. Okay, that is interest what we are earning, that is reinvested. It is actually known as compounded What is the formula? PV equal to FBN e to the power Rn. E, the value is given, E value we know that 2.71828. okay, and R into N, what is our R? R is 0.10. What is our N? 3 years. The value came out as 740.80. okay, so today we have learned and the how to calculate the present value of a sum. Simultaneously, don't be nervous, if the present value is given in the same sum, we can calculate the future value. Okay, understood? Now we are actually looking for the next one, that is doubling of money. What is doubling of money? Doubling of money means, actually it is also known as rule of 72. Doubling of money or doubling money or rule of 72. Rule of 72. What is rule of 72? It means that within 6 years, we are assuming that the money approximately will become double. That is actually rule of 72. Look at the formula, R equal to 72 by N or N equal to 72 by R. Okay, look at here. Question, you invest a sum of rupees 1000 today at 12% compounded annually. In how many years will the investment get doubled? Required period. What will be the required period? It is already given 72 by N. okay, and or 72 by R. If R is given, then we can get the number of years. Is N in given, then we can get the R. okay, here what is given? Here rate is given, therefore the second formula is applicable. 72 by 12, that means it actually means 6 years. Automatically, if they have given the number of years, suppose it is given 8 years, in that case the formula will be 72 by 8, we will get the R. Now very simple, first year 1000, what is the rate of interest? We have already calculated 1.12 and it is 1120. In the second year, as it is compounding, the second year calculation will be based on 1120 into 1.12, 1254. Third year 1254 into 1.12, 1405. Fourth year 1405 into 1.12, 1574. Fifth year 1574 into 1.12, 1763. Sixth year 1763 into 1.12, 1975. What I have told you are approximately near to doubling. Actually it is near to doubled, not exactly, it is slightly just away from 2000. okay, that's why what the 6 years, the initial investment of rupees 1000 get almost doubled. So rule of 32 can only give a rough guide. okay, understood? In the next class I will discuss more sum on time value of money.